Hello, everyone. Take 54. How does hope relate to your approach to self leadership? That is week's two question. And along with, can you think of ways hope can be related to you as a leader? I like to break questions down, and then I like to break words down to make sure I understand the question. So what I did here is I broke down by what is hope as a first question to myself, and then how can I use hope to approach self leadership. So the first question is how is hope, or what is hope? Hope, hopefully, thought reflects the belief that one can find pathways to desire goals and become motivated, which is a key word for me, to use those pathways. We also propose that hope, so defined, serves to drive the emotions, another key word for me, drive the emotions, and well being of the people. This is located on page 57 of the Hope document. Now, I'm gonna go a little bit off script here and also off the articles and the YouTube videos that we were assigned today. Use pathways reflect motivation and emotions. I like to relate that to the New Year's resolution. A lot of people like to make New Year's resolution about losing weight, and they are extremely successful. They are motivated, they're fired up, they're ready to go at the very beginning of the New Year's. As time progresses, that motivation and those emotions of excitement kind of go downhill. So why is that? I just don't want to ask myself, what is hope? But why is it that the motivation and the emotions of losing weight go downhill? So I came across a couple of articles that while I was doing some research, and also I can't remember the book title, but it basically has to do with habits. We all have habits in our hippocampus, and those habits are difficult to replace. But if we start small and replacing those bad habits with good habits, correction, not replacing, because bad habits cannot be replaced. If we start to I don't know the word. If we start producing new habits over old habits, uh, we then make progress. So to answer my question of why is that motivation and emotions start dwindling down through the year is because those people have not developed new habits over old habits. As new habits start progressing in our mind, we start developing in our system, in the hippocampus, those habits will take place and take us through the second part of the year. So, how does hope relate to your approach to self leadership? Again, I want to replace hope and use those habits and say that I want to place systems in places where we create habits, where motivation, emotions, and habits can take that organization into further than just the beginning of the year, just like losing weight. Now, can you think of ways hope can be relevant to you as a leader? Yes. Wait, can you think of ways hope can be relevant to you as a leader? Yes. I can think of several ways where hope can be relevant to me as a leader. In one of the articles, we talked about extrinsic and uh, intrinsic and extrinsic hope relationships, not relationship, but levels of theories and so on and so forth. Extrinsic and intrinsic is similar to what the military is using right now. We used to use what is known as command and control. Command and control is I tell you, you will do this, X, Y, and Z, and you go and get it done. We are moving more to a more mission command where I tell you, this is what I want done in my left, this is what I've done in my right. Basically, are your left and right limits. I'm giving you autonomy. I'm giving you the option of what to do with the middle. Now you have that motivation, you have that self leadership, and you have that self starter, that self initiative, that self ability of to complete the mission without going, to right to the left and right limits. So extrinsic and intrinsic. Command and control is more extrinsic. If you don't do this, what I tell you, I will punish you. Intrinsic is more of here are my left and my right limits. You go in the middle and accomplish my mission. So I think I went over. This is take 55. Thank you very much. This is Juan Martinez.